guys, welcome back to another daily tarot reading with me. I'm Ashley Rose and this is your daily tarot reading for Tuesday, February 15th, 2022. We have 1 + 5 is 6, and 6 is the number for temporary opportunity. So we have an opportunity today, I feel like, to really grow on and expand that love that we felt yesterday. I feel like today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, there is this sense of like love in the air, because Wednesday we have a full moon in Leo, and it really is tapping into that like heart-centered love energy that's around right now, and really allows us again to just tap into the things that we love. I keep saying that, but our strengths, our talents, where we are confident, having, being brave to, try something new and take this opportunity that's coming to us. Ooh. Oh, okay, sorry. And 6 is also the number for peace, love, and balance. So it makes sense that like love is a continuous word that I keep using, because it really is that energy, that vibration that we're feeling right now. We have the opportunity for all of that. And it's funny because like coming from, a couple months ago, we didn't feel like we could have that, or we were enough to experience that. And it's kind of sitting right in front of us on like a silver platter, right? Like, here it is, a gift for you. That's how I feel. So today we have the 7 of Wands and the Star. I love it. At the bottom here, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the 9 of Cups, and Strength. Come on, if that's not telling you everything's coming in together and something's gonna happen this full moon, come on, I love this. Okay, back to today. Today we have the 7 of Wands and the Star, and the 7 of Wands is about kind of like what I was saying yesterday about, the Ace of Cups being 1, and that's like a pioneer forging its own path, something that's different. So in whatever we're creating, expanding in our life right now, that we've stepped into, that we're showing up in our power, this is something that's very different from everybody around us, and we're learning what our boundaries are. We're learning what we can handle, what we can't handle, who can be around us, who doesn't support us, and we're kind of really like standing our ground. And I feel like that's what this transition period was, is learning how to stand our ground, learning where our hearts lied, learning what our desires were, learning what we really wanted to go after, what we had the energy to go after, what we had the enthusiasm to, follow through. And standing by that and sticking to that and soothing anything that comes up that distracts us from that path, because it is a hard one. Being an entrepreneur, going on your own way, doing something and, going against your industry and doing something different, that takes a lot of bravery, a lot of courage. And, there's a lot that kind of like comes into that, right? Doing something different. You can have a lot of things. What's what I'm looking for? You can have a lot of people say a lot of things, and that sometimes scares us from wanting to branch out and doing our own thing. It's usually what stops people from doing something on their own, right? Like, I do this. It's not a fan favorite in my family, but I love it, and it makes me happy, and it's a great hobby, and I love just getting on here and sharing with you guys. And it doesn't really matter, right? Because I love it. I can see what I can do with it, and I just want to see how it grows, and I just want to create something that is meaningful to me. So that's what we're also tapping into today, is creating something that's meaningful to you, and in defending that, keeping your boundaries strong to that, because you have something. You made this little piece of land, like this is your island, and these are the things trying to knock you off your island, and you got your wand in your hand, you got your desire, you got your destiny, and you're like, back off, bitches. Seriously. Like, no way, ain't coming on here. And when you do that, you honor that. You honor that authenticity that is within you. This reminds me of the affirmation I was saying a couple months ago. What is it? I value my authenticity, so I'm willing to deal with the repercussions of being myself. That's exactly what this card is, because we are willing to step out and be the star and nourish our inner child and balance ourselves on the inside and nourish the desires that want to actually come out and come to fruition and just use our voice. We value our authenticity, and then we are willing to deal with whatever comes up whatever comes up to distract us, because we are now being who we are, and we're not worried about judgment. We're not worried if we're doing it right or doing it wrong, because we're just showing up as ourselves. And that's so beautiful and so impactful and so important, that I love that we're reaching this point where we are really feeling that. We are really turning a corner with how we're doing things and how we're thinking about things and just moving forward, because this is the star. The star is the star. You are showing up as the star in your life, being that stable light, that source that fills you up, that stays focused on what's really important. And again, what really nourishes you. This is like she's nourishing her spiritual body and she's nourishing her physical body, and we're using them together, which is this representation of her in the middle. And her being naked is, again, stripping down to your authenticity, allowing yourself to be vulnerable, having faith in what you're doing, trusting your journey. And both of these are actually 7, or this maybe this is not actually 17, but there are 7 stars in the sky. That's actually why I always say that. That's why I was saying that, because I was counting them, sorry. And again, it's that reminder to soothe anything, that any of the doubts, any of the anxiety that doesn't have a place, because we're using our energy in a place that's active. I want to say this little tidbit too. I've been saying this a lot, but it's good to reiterate it. Like anxiety sometimes is just our imagination kind of going off in the wrong direction. We're in this period where our minds are so expanded. The veil is so thin and our intuition is heightened like never before. And our minds are really working overtime. And so it's totally normal, I feel, to have these moments where we are kind of running off in the wrong direction. But also, if you feel like it's becoming too much, please talk to your therapist, see a therapist. I'm not a licensed anything but a cosmetologist. But I know that for me, that's really helped knowing, because then it's like, it takes the shame away that like, I'm listening to these thoughts, right? And then sometimes thoughts are just thoughts and they come in and they go out. It's just like water, right? If you throw a stone in a lake, it doesn't bounce back off, it doesn't shatter, it just takes it in and lets it go, right? So that's what we're gonna do today. We're taking it in, we're letting it go, we're holding our boundary. We have 16, 17 plus 7. I wanna say, hold on, 8 plus 7, we'll do that. 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry, I'm not good at counting. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 6. Brought it back to 6. Let's go. We have a temporary opportunity to really honor ourselves and what we're doing. And look at all this blue and green. It's like you fight this off and then you get to turn around and do that. You take all the clothes off and you're just gonna go frolic around on your island and feel the love that you've created for yourself and feel balanced and feel at peace. Oh, I love that. It's going to be a great day. So that's where I'm going to leave it. I hope you guys have a great Tuesday. If you'd like to know more about me, what I have going on, or you'd like to book a tarot reading, you can go to ashleyrose.com. Follow me on Instagram as well. It's Ashley Rose Tarot, and the links are in the description box. Like, share, comment. Let's start a community and a conversation, and I would love it if you subscribed. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow on the tarot reading.